Time for isometric drawing number 4. Now this one's a little bit different in that it has some circular features that we have to address, and they're really not too difficult to deal with as long as we know what we're doing. So again, we'll start as always. Our guidelines, horizontal, vertical, and then 2 angled lines. I'm going to make these ones a little bit different angle just to show you that it really doesn't make any difference. So I have this one. Oh, you can see through my page to my other drawing. Let me just flip that around so I don't confuse anybody. There we go. All right, so this one is cube-like to start. So what we're going to do is start with our same basic cube. I'm going to start with my width. This is how far it is from left to right on your front view. And then I'll do the depth. I know it doesn't go back quite as far. And then I'll do the height. Now I'm going to pick a spot for the height. Let's go to there. I'm not going to draw the line in just yet because I do need to remember that there is a cut that goes all the way around this object. So I'm going to, instead of doing a lot of erasing, I'm going to draw a line there and a line there. So this is going to be my cut. So the first thing I want to do with the cut to deal with it is draw lines on the same angle as my original lines. And these are just guidelines, so I'm going to draw them nice and light, and I'll do the top. And then I'll do the same going in this direction. Same angle as my original, same angle as my original, same angle as my original. We'll see how good my lines are. They're okay. They're not super accurate, but they'll do for now. And then I can draw in my vertical lines giving me the width. And I'll draw in my vertical line that dictates how deep that object is. All right, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to go over those again quickly to make them nice and dark. Top of the cut, bottom of the cut. Top of the object, top of the cut, and bottom of the cut. All right, so far so good. We're going to now try and add the top of the object. So same angle, light guideline, same angle, slide my ruler, light guideline, and then where those 2 lines meet, that's my back corner. Notice I'm trying to be as accurate as I can. This unit is all about accuracy. Okay, so far so good. But what I'm seeing is it looks like this top piece is floating on top of this bottom piece. There's nothing connecting them together. Well, we need to put that in there now. Depending on how angled you have your object, whether you're looking at it on a very shallow angle or a very steep angle, you may see something a little bit different in here. So what I'm going to do to start is to show the depth of this top piece. I'm going to draw a line very lightly in there. And I'll do the same on the other side, following this angle right here, or this, more accurately, this bottom angle. I'll take it right up to there, and I'll draw that line in there. Now, you could technically say, that's it. I'm done with that part, because you don't know how deep that cut is. But I'm not going to do it like that, because I think there will be more details shown. So I'm going to drop a line right there. And then I'm going to bring that over also. And again, this is going to be a nice light guideline. And I'm going to do the same on this side. This same distance in from the edge, or something very similar, I'm going to drop a line until it hits that angled line. And I'm going to run another guideline along here. All right, so now what I can do is fill those spots in. So I'm going to fill in that bottom initial guideline I did. I'm going to fill this one in on this side. And then I'm going to make these 2 lines dark until they cross each other. There's one to there. And there's one to there. And then the last step is a little vertical line right there. Okay, So there you see that we have got that taken care of. We have this depth of the cut on both sides, and our cut obviously runs parallel to the front edge, parallel to the side edge, and we're set up. Now the last thing we need to do is address the tower on top, the dowel sticking out, and the hole down through the middle. Now just from observation, again, I'm going to pick a spot in the middle. So that's in the middle of this line, halfway between here and here. And I'm going to draw another line, another light guide line right along there. And this is just to give me an idea of where I'm going to draw those circles. Now, to draw a circle, you may notice, I've got a pen here for my example. So there is my circle, okay? As I start to look at it on an angle, it's no longer a circle, it becomes an oval. Now it's still a circle in real life, but our perspective of that shape is changing. So we're going to take that information and put that into action here on our image. So I know that the circle, the tube, the dowel that comes out of here is actually a circle, but when we look at it on an angle, because we're looking at our object on an angle, that turns into an oval. And it does the same thing right here. Now that's not really a very good oval, so I'll try that a little bit better. So there we go, I've got two ovals. One of them comes up. So I'm going to draw a line straight up and a line straight up. And the same oval pattern that I have here, I'm going to have here. Practice drawing your ovals before we try this because it's not super easy. All right, this one goes down, so I don't need to do anything else with that one. That one's finished. But to fix up this one here, I need to do a little bit of erasing. So I'm going to erase those two lines there to show me that that is a solid wooden dowel. So I'm going to go back over those again a little bit darker. And there we have an isometric drawing of our block with a cut that goes all the way around. We have our tower sticking up and we have our hole going down. Now again, for our isometric drawings, we don't use hidden features, we don't show them. So we have two line types. We have our guidelines, which are nice and light and can be left, they do not need to be erased. And then we have our dark solid object lines. So that is your final isometric object. That was isometric number 4. Again, my drawing. And today is still June 7th. Okay, there we go. You can try those. And again, to submit those, you take your picture and you send them in on your phone like you've been doing. So far, the drawings that I have received have been very well done. I'm quite happy with the progress. All right, give that one a shot and send it in. There'll be more to follow. Thank you.